Greetings, bonjour, ujjayi. Welcome to my channel again. Yes, my name is Tameka Gray, and today I will be here sharing with you a Vinyasa flow focused on emotional balance. We all have emotions, right? Happy, sad, angry, joyous, and then we may even label them as good or bad. The fact is they are there, right? And we have to manage them as best we can so that we make good decisions for ourselves. So without further ado, let's get into this practice of emotional balance through Vinyasa. So we're going to start in an easy seat today. You may want to grab a block and place the block under your hips to elevate the hips a little bit more. It is known that we do carry much emotion, store emotions in the hips. So we will be focusing on the hips today. And placing the block under the hips is just a nice way to elevate the hips, creating more space in that area for us. You can have your palms face down on your knees or on your thighs for grounding in. And we'll start to close the eyes. So I invite you to blink your eyes. Allow the room to appear and disappear. And finally close your eyes, or maybe have them halfway open. Just tuning in, noticing the environment inside of you. Notice your breath. Without control, be the observer. Maybe relax the jaw muscles, relax that space in between the eyes, relax the forehead, relax the cheekbones, release the tongue from the roof of your mouth or from the back of your top row of teeth, allowing the tongue to relax. Maybe you swallow any extra saliva that is produced, allowing yourself to come deeper into this practice, this present moment. Relax the face, relax your neck, relax the shoulders. Focus on your breath. Notice how the body reacts to the air moving in and out. And now, let's start to control the breath. We're going to slow down the breath as much as possible. All right, so we're inhaling through our nose and exhaling through the mouth. If you want to cool down your body, if you want to maybe bring some more warmth into your body, we'll inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Maybe try a little bit of both and see how they both feel. On the count of 3, we'll slow down with a slow inhale through the nose. 3, 2, 1. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling after you've filled up completely. Release, release. Draw the navel in. Inhale through the nose again when you're ready, slowly. Allowing the belly to expand, allowing the chest to open up. The shoulders are dropping back and we exhale. Let it go. Keep going, slow breaths, as slow as possible. Beautiful. We'll take 3 more slow breaths here. So enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Wonderful. Release control of the breath. Return to being the observer. Notice how you feel. Notice vibrations, sensations moving throughout your body. I invite you to place your right hand over your heart and your left hand over your navel, or you could place the left hand over your right hand, both hands at heart center. I invite you to take a slow breath here. And then you can release the hands from your heart or heart and belly and just relax. We'll blink the eyes open, blink, blink, blink. And then relax with the eyes open. Wonderful. Blinking the eyes is a great practice. You'll even find some eye yoga videos on YouTube that could help you as well with your eye health. But let's keep moving in this practice for emotional balance through Vinyasa. I'm going to remove the block from my hips. I invite you to do the same. I'll just set that to the side. Not sure if I might need it or want it later on. Here we're going to bring the prayer hands, the palms of the hands to heart center and bow our head for a moment in gratitude. I invite you to take a slow breath here and think of something you're thankful for. Maybe this time right here. As you inhale, gently lift your head back up to a neutral position. Release your hands back to your knees. We'll inhale, staring straight ahead. Exhale, turn your chin towards your left shoulder, keeping your chin in a parallel position with the floor. Inhale back to center. Exhale, gently turn your chin towards your right shoulder. Wonderful. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale, taking the chin back towards the right shoulder. Inhale back to center. Wonderful. Reach the hands up towards the ceiling. Reach them up high as possible. Pretend like someone has dropped a rope down and you're reaching for the rope. Reach, reach. Maybe it's a ladder that you're attempting to climb up rung by rung. And when you're ready, take a big inhale here. As you exhale, fold forward, leading with your heart and your chin, reaching the arms forward. Allow the head to relax. Let the chin come in towards the chest. Inhale, draw the hips back and down. Exhale, see if you can walk the fingertips forward, maybe even just 2% more. Inhale, hips back and down. Exhale, go a little bit further. Awesome. Last one here. Inhale, hips back and down. Exhale, bring the fingertips forward. Reach, reach, reach. Take the fingertips over towards the right, bringing your nose towards your right knee. Hug your nose in towards your right knee. So literally wrapping the arms around the knees, bringing the nose towards the knees as much as possible. One more slow breath here. Wonderful. Release your hands back out to the floor. Walk the fingertips back to center. Keeping it low. Inhale the hips back and down. Exhale. Maybe you walk the fingertips even further. Beautiful. Bring the fingertips, the torso over towards the left knee now. Nose maybe touches the left knee or comes as close as possible. Wrap the arms around the left knee. Hug it in. Chin in towards the chest. So maybe the forehead comes to the knee. Good. Release your arms from your left knee. Bring the arms back to center, keeping it low. Inhale, hips back and down. Exhale. Bring the fingertips forward. When you're ready, pressing the fingertips into the floor, into the earth as you pull yourself back up. Let the head be the last thing to roll up as you come back up into your seated position. Take a moment, notice how you feel. You can again place your right hand over your heart, left hand over your navel, or maybe both of the hands to heart center. Wonderful. We'll keep moving. Release the hands back to your legs. Lifting the arms back up towards the ceiling. This time we twist the torso towards the right and then bring the fingertips towards the earth. Lift the arms back up. Come back to center and then release the fingertips back to the earth. Let's add in the breath here. We'll inhale, come to center. Exhale, turning towards the right. Inhale, lifting up the arms, coming back to center. Exhale as we're twisting to the left, fingertips grace the earth. Inhale, lift the arms up. Back to center. Exhale, twisting to the right, fingertips grace the earth. Last time, inhale, lift up. Exhale, twisting to the left, bring the fingertips to grace the earth. Inhale, lifting up. Good. Exhale, fold forward one more time. Bring the fingertips back in towards the body. Rolling up. We're going to switch the legs around. So if the right leg was on the outside, bring that on the inside. Let the left leg be on the outside. Whichever you did, just do the opposite. That's what happened for me. So that is the path that I followed. All right, and we'll bring the arms back up again. Yes, the arm strength. Inhale. Exhale. Twist to the right this time. Fingertips grace the earth. We're going to stay here for a moment. You can take the left hand and place it on the right knee to gently twist the torso a little bit more, looking over the right shoulder as much as possible through the eyes. Again, a little bit more eye yoga. Right fingertips are pressing into the earth. Maybe here you use a block to help to straighten the spine. My arms are pretty long, so I don't necessarily need a block. But, maybe that's what can work for you in your practice today. We'll stay here for one more slow breath, sitting up nice and tall on the inhale. Exhale, draw the navel in, twist a little bit more. When you're ready, gently come back to center. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, twist the torso to the left, bring the fingertips down. Bringing the right hand to the left knee to sort of anchor and provide some leverage as we twist towards the left. Hugging the navel in, turn your eyesight over your left shoulder. On the inhale, sit up tall, push the hips down, lift the spine up. Exhale, twisting a little deeper, hugging the navel in. Inhale, dropping the shoulders back and down. Exhale, twisting deeper. Wonderful. One more slow breath here. Nice. And we'll inhale, we'll come back to center. Hands, palms of the hands together, resting on the heart. We'll lift those up towards the sky. Palms facing forward. Inhale, and the exhale, fold forward. Inhale, the hips back and down. Exhale, walk the fingertips forward. Good. Inhale, hips back and down. Exhale, draw the navel in even more. See if you can bring the tips forward even 1 millimeter more. When you're ready, bring the fingertips over towards the right, reaching your nose towards your right knee. Take the arms and hug your right knee in towards your your nose. In towards your nose. Ooh, feel the stretch. Breathe into any sensations that come up for you. Wonderful. Release the hands, stretch them out long, walk them back to the center. Inhale the hips back and down. Exhale, draw the fingertips forward. Good. When you're ready, reach the fingertips over towards the left. Reach your nose over towards your left knee. Hug. Wrap the arms around the knee and bring your nose towards your knee, hugging in. See if you can bring your chin towards your chest, forehead towards the knee. Wonderful. When you're ready, release your knee, stretching the fingertips as far away from the body as possible. Bring them back to center. Here we go. Inhale, draw the hips back and down. Exhale, walk the fingertips forward. When you're ready, press the fingertips into the earth as you gently pull yourself back up, one vertebrae at a time. The head is the last part of the body to come and sit on top, and then draw the shoulders back and down. Release, release, release. We'll pause here for a moment. You can take a slow breath if you'd like. Gently moving into our tabletop position. Coming onto the hands and knees. If the knees need some extra TLC today, you are invited to grab a blanket. You could create a fold in your mat and place the knees on top of the fold. Make sure though that the knees are hips distance apart. Feet are heading straight back, so we don't necessarily want the toes touching. Wrists are directly under shoulders, and we are here in our tabletop position, where we will inhale for cow, dropping the belly, lifting the hips, drawing the shoulders back and down. Tilt the neck up, look up as far as possible, and exhale, curl the hips under. Bring the chin in towards the chest. Draw the navel up towards the spine and push the floor down through the hands. Inhale, back to cow. Drop the belly, lift the hips, draw the shoulders back and down, tilt the head up, looking up as far as possible. Exhale, curl the hips under, draw the navel up. Bring the chin in towards the chest. Really curl the back like a cat. And we'll do one more together here. We'll inhale, drop the belly, lift the hips, draw the shoulders back and down, tilting the head up, looking up as far as possible. Exhale, curl the hips under. Bring the chin in towards the chest. Push the floor down with all your might, drawing the navel up, up, up towards the spine. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Hold here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. And now do any organic movement that feels good to you, right? Maybe you send the hips back to the left, and then the right heel, back to the left heel, the right heel, and then draw yourself back up into the tabletop. Maybe you take your hands and make fists as you rock your body side to side. Find something that feels good for you today. take what you need. Maybe you turn the fingertips to face your body, opening up the wrist a little bit more, and maybe working with that some. Maybe the fingertips are just turning to the side, and maybe the fingertips are staying where they were. When you're ready, we'll find our child's pose. So we'll bring the knees to the width of the mat. Again, keep the knees on that fold if you like. Be my guest. With the knees to the width of the mat, the big toes touching in the back, we'll send the hips back towards the heels and then walk the hands forward, bringing your forehead to the mat or towards the mat. So here, maybe you grab the block here, right? And you place your forehead on the block. See how that feels for you. Maybe it's a blanket. We'll be in our child's pose breath, balasana, for a few breaths. So just relax, allow gravity to bring you closer to your connection with the earth. Slow breaths when you remember. Wonderful. One more slow breath here. Excellent. Bring your hands right by your face. Gently push yourself back up. And we'll come back into our tabletop position. From our tabletop position, we'll extend the right leg and bring the right toes to the mat. Finding our high plank, putting the weight into the hands. We'll reach the left leg back, left toes to the mat, finding our complete high plank. Or maybe you keep the knees to the mat. That will keep you in the practice. Find what you need, what's good for you today. One more slow breath here. Then release the knees to the mat if they're not released already. Cobra, uncurl the toes, hugging the elbows in, lower yourself down to the mat. Inhale, lifting up, shining the heart forward. Exhale, folding back down to the mat. Inhale, lifting up. Here we'll find Sphinx pose, bringing the forearms to the mat. A gentle back bend. Pressing the pelvis, pressing the toenails, pressing the knees into the mat, pressing the thighs into the mat, lifting up through the torso. Maybe you draw the elbows in a little bit closer to align with the shoulders. Open up the fingertips nice and wide. And you can have your gaze straight ahead, maybe tilt the head a little bit and take the gaze to the floor, maybe a few feet in front of you. You could draw the shoulders back and down if you like. Maybe take a neck roll here if you like. We'll be here for 3 more slow breaths. Lifting up. Wonderful. Bring the hands right by the chest. Push yourself up and we'll find our downward facing dog. Yes. Ooh. So once you find downward facing dog, check in and make sure that most of the weight is going into the fleshy part of your hands. The fingers are pressing into the earth. Maybe the knees are bent in your downward facing dog, right? Maybe we're here, just reaching the hips back and up. Pulling the heels towards the mat. Maybe the heels connect with the mat as the legs straighten. If you'd like to, you could bend alternating knees, sort of pedaling through our downward facing dog. Turning the head side to side. Slow breaths. Beautiful. We eventually find stillness. Third-legged dog. Three-legged dog. Lift your right foot up towards the ceiling. And exhale, bring the knee in towards the nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee towards the nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale to pigeon. Bring the right knee all the way through. Releasing the right knee towards the right wrist and the right foot towards the left hand. Bring the left knee to the mat. Uncurl the left toes. Slide the left leg back as much as you like, and maybe this top leg curls in a little bit. It's okay if it does. No worries. We're finding our pigeon pose for today. So we can stay here, absolutely. If you'd like to, you can come onto your forearms, kind of like the Sphinx pose. You're also welcome to use your block again, so I hope you did not put it far. You could place your forehead on the block, make sure the shoulders are relaxed, and breathe into pigeon pose, opening up the hips. Relax, relax, relax. Take slow breaths here. Check in and just see if you could bring the hips more into alignment, maybe shifting the weight a little bit from one side to the other. We'll be here for 3 more slow breaths. Beautiful. Bring your hands right next to your face. Gently push yourself up if you went all the way down, and remove the block if you continue to use that. Curl the left toes under. Lift the left knee up off of the mat. We'll find our downward facing dog. Bring the right foot back to meet with the left. Pedal it out, take your time. If you like to, you can come to your knees and find an extended child's pose. And we'll come back into our downward facing dog. Lifting up into the downward facing dog. Pedal it out if you like. And we'll find three-legged dog on the left. Lifting the left leg up towards the ceiling, the left foot. On your exhale, bring your knee in towards your nose. Inhale, reaching out, extending. Exhale, knee in towards nose. Inhale, extending. Exhale, bring it in, knee towards nose. Inhale, lift your left foot up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring the knee all the way through. We'll find pigeon here. Bring the left knee towards the left wrist. Left foot towards the right wrist. Lower the right knee to the mat. Uncurl the toes. Maybe inch that right foot back a little bit. And we are here. We have arrived. Pigeon. So you could stay here. You can come onto the forearms once more. Bring the block back in. We'll be here for a few breaths, so release yourself into the sensations, release yourself into the mat as much as possible. Checking in with the hips, see if there's any micro adjustments you can make to sort of bring more centeredness in through the hips. And just notice if the hips are laying to one side more than the other. And we'll take 3 more slow breaths here. When you're ready, Bring your hands right next to your face and gently push yourself up. If you went down, if you used the block, you can go ahead and remove that. Walking the hands in closer to the body, curl the right toes under, lift the right knee, find downward facing dog. Ooh, nice. Take your time pedaling. Beautiful. Find stillness in your downward facing dog. Really focus on the shoulders, pressing the hands firmly into the earth, pushing the shoulders up towards the ceiling, up and back. Draw the navel in. Good. Then reach your right foot over towards the left. Reach your left foot over towards the right, crossing the legs. We'll find ourselves back in a seated position. Take the hands behind you, sort of like you're on a beach after your hard work. Relax here for a moment. You can maybe tilt your head up towards the sky or the ceiling. Wonderful. Release your hands from pressing into the back of the mat. We'll come back into an upright position. Unhook the legs. You can bring the feet to the width of the mat. Bring the arms back by your side or behind you. And allow the knees to fall to the right and to the left. Windshield wiper. Beautiful. Then we'll find a stillness, pushing the heart forward, drawing the shoulder blades together in the back. Maybe the shoulder blades don't connect, but just bringing them towards each other, allowing the heart to open. Wonderful. So we'll bring the knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a hug. Wrap the arms around. Maybe you grab behind the knees and hug. But hug. Chin in towards chest. Wonderful. Gently lift your head up. And we'll come to bring our backs to the mat. All right? So you can roll down if you like. But once you are on the mat, bring the soles of the feet together for our reclined butterfly. Allow the edges of the feet to rest on the mat as gravity pulls the knees closer to the earth. We'll place the right hand over the heart, left hand over the navel. Slow breaths when you remember. We'll take 3 more slow breaths here. Beautiful. Release your hands from your heart and your navel. Bring your hands to the outside of your knees. Close that chapter. Close the knees together. Hug it in. Hug it in. Maybe lift your chest towards your knees. Lift your chin towards your knees. Lift your nose towards your knees and hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release your head back down to the mat. Open up your arms to a T, or maybe you find cactus arms. Allow the knees to fall towards the right as you turn your head towards the left in our supine twist. Using the core muscles, bring the knees back in towards the chest. Allow the knees to fall towards the left as you turn your head towards the right. Pulling your shoulders towards the mat, allowing the heart to open up and expand. Bringing the shoulders closer to the earth. Wonderful. One more slow breath here. And using those core muscles, bring the knees back in towards the chest. Hug it in. Ooh la la. Happy baby pose. So keep the knees in. Keep the knees bent. Just open them up towards the underarms. And then bring the soles of the feet towards the ceiling. You could reach your hands to grab the soles of your feet, pulling the knees closer to the earth. Maybe you grab a hold of the ankles. Maybe you wrap your forearms around your thighs to help your happy baby be happy. From side to side, well, first we bring the sacrum to press into the mat. And then we find the rock from side to side. If the sacrum lifts up, just bring it back down. Give it that nice massage from side to side. And now close the knees. Ooh, once again, Shavasana, our resting pose. You can keep your knees, your feet on the mat with your knees bent if you like. Maybe you'll place a blanket under your sacrum there. Maybe you release the legs long to the mat and allow the feet to sort of splay to the side. In this resting pose, maybe tuck the shoulder blades under, allow the heart to be lifted. Allow the palms to face the ceiling. And let the earth fully support you as you fully relax. Relax the toes. Relax the feet. Relax. The ankles, relax. The calf muscles, the shins, relax. The knees, relax. The thighs, relax. The thighs, relax. Your hips, relax. Relax your belly, relax. Relax your torso, relax your fingers, relax your wrists, your palms, relax your forearms, your shoulders, relax your elbows, your biceps and triceps. Relax, relax, relax. Release any tension in the neck, relax the face, relax. Release any tension in the forehead, relax the mind. And stay here for as long as you like. I hope you enjoyed this practice. And I hope to see you soon. Take slow breaths. You are the light. Namaste.